Hey everybody, it's been a while. It's good to be back. So here, let's start right away on this Facebook post. I saw this picture of a post of a client actually interacting with a lender, and the lender actually shared this text message and exchange. And let's take a look here. It's basically saying that the client is kind of confused why they can't get a pre-approval letter without providing any documents or basically being qualified for a mortgage. And the lender actually appropriately answered saying, hey, if you don't have the sufficient funds and if you don't actually qualify, then they can't pre-approve them, because basically it's a waste of time for everybody. So, but I think the main question that this person, the client, is asking is, how do I get pre-approved? And then why can't I get pre-approved without providing any documents or completing a loan application? So let's start off with, how do I get pre-approved? So lender by lender, their process is going to be different. So some lenders, they might provide you a pre-approval letter without validating anything. But if you think about that, then that pre-approval letter, the word approval means pre-approved. They did some pre-work to approve that you do qualify for that mortgage. That means that letter is actually worthless. And what's going to happen is it's going to waste your time. It's going to waste the realtor's time, the listing agent's time, the buyer's time. It's going to waste a lot of people's time if you take that piece of paper that hasn't had any work done for it. So if you come across a lender where they say, hey, we'll pre-approve you, you don't need to fill out a loan application, you don't need to provide documents, we'll send you that letter, I highly suggest you turn around and run away. And the main reason is, again, because the buying agent, your agent that's going to be representing you, is going with the assumption and presumption that the lender did their work to pre-approve you, to make sure that you are qualifying for that loan. Because if they decide to go into a bid, they want to make sure they're putting a strong offer there that you are capable of obtaining that loan, which means it goes back to the lender's responsibility. So again, if you come across a lender that says that, hey, you don't have to do anything, it's really easy, you don't have to provide any documents, don't have to complete anything, let's have a conversation, I'll give you that pre-approval letter, turn around and run away, because that paper is useless and it's wasting everybody's time. All right. Now, how do you get pre-approved? Well, if you work with an appropriate lender, what they're going to do is they're going to be asking for a complete loan application. They're going to run your credit to make sure and to see what your debt load is, as well as ask you to provide documents to verify and validate your source of funds for your cash to close, as well as your income to validate that you are gainfully employed, as well as various of other things. But at the end, they're also going to be doing what's called pre-underwriting if they are good, which means that they're going to be taking a look at the guidelines, if depending on what type of loan product that you had a conversation with them, and pre-underwrite your entire loan package against those guidelines, which means it's going to strengthen your ability to compete when you are offering your offer package in that bidding war that's taking place these days. So make sure you go with a lender that's going to be pre-underwriting your loan. And if you don't know anything about what actual pre-underwriting is, just hit subscribe and follow along, because in my upcoming video, I'm going to be explaining to you what actually pre-underwriting is in detail. But make sure you go with a lender that's going to be pre-underwriting your file so that you have the strongest offer in place when you are going into bid. All right. Appreciate you and talk to you soon. Bye.